Back again. It's Tuesday. I hope everyone had a great Easter. We're up to episode 9 of our 5-minute physio to your desk. So a lot of people have one of these at home and normally it just collects dust in the corner and they don't do anything with it. Foam roller. These are pretty old school, and I think at one time they were probably over-prescribed and overused. But I do want to show you one exercise that you can do to try and free up your mid-back and just generally a really good postural exercise. So this is one that I think is particularly relevant at the moment, even though I probably got shown this 6 years ago when we started the clinic over at Fitness First. Some really good PTs used to give heaps of their clients this if they had poor posture. So even though it's an oldie, I think it's particularly relevant now, really old school, but relevant now because of how much everyone is sitting. I know we keep harping on it with this Physio to Your Desk series, but seriously, the amount of patients we've been seeing with neck, back, shoulder problems from just sitting even more than what they're used to is crazy. So here's a really good mobility drill you can do. So you get your front roll, it's called the Snow Angel. Don't get my double chin. This is a real double chin one. Yeah. So you're gonna lay on the roller so it's vertical down your back. Righto. Make sure the back of your head is on the roller, your palms face up. So for a lot of people, trying to get your back flat, that's just enough. It's more of a gentle opening through your chest rather than a big forceful pec stretch. So you'll really feel that the longer you hold it, you'll start to settle into it, use your breath. And if you think about it, it's the opposite to, this sort of position. But a lot of other stretches that we see for, office workers and people that sit down, they're really kind of more forceful. This is a bit more passive and relaxed. So I used to prescribe this, and I still do, for patients to do before bed. So if you've had a really long day and you feel like sitting heaps and you don't want to put heaps of effort into a stretch, this is a good one to do. So palms face up, nice and relaxed. Like I said before, you can just hold that position for a couple of minutes, or this is the Snow Angel part of it. You're just gonna bring your arms up slowly. Try not to arch excessively through the back. So it's okay if as you bring your arms up, your lower back does lift off the roller a little bit. You don't want to feel like you're straining or working your lower back muscles too much. All right, so it's just a slow movement, and you might get to a point where you feel a little bit of restriction. Again, just hold that spot. This is not a sets and reps thing. Like I said before, it's more of a passive, relaxed stretch for your mid-back, your chest, and just to get yourself out of that position that you're in all day, which most people is flex forward. Righto?
So should you, if you get to that point where you're restricted, try and go higher, or it's not one where you should keep pushing up, you just sort of go to where you can?
No, I think, a little bit of a stretch or discomfort is okay, and then you just hold that spot for maybe 30 seconds and then try and go a little bit higher. Mm-hmm. But it's a bit more of it's not meant to be a forceful stretch. So when you do this, you shouldn't think, oh, that's a massive 7 out of 10 stretch in this exact spot. It's more just a gentle opening, big deep breaths throughout this movement, and I generally recommend that answers the question. So
yeah,
so
because I know I do it and I get to a point where I can't go further, and I didn't know if you should, like you said, breathe through it and keep trying to go further, like just in small little increments rather than try and push it right to the point where it's killing you.
Yeah, I think just small little increments are okay, but not trying to force it into that end range. It's not about I've been sitting down all day, I'm gonna get on this roller and then forcibly try and push my arms above my head. Mm-hmm. Righto? Super gentle. And I generally say to patients, just do this one for 5 minutes before you go to bed, or even first thing in the morning. Like I said, it's a bit different to, when you get a stick and bring it above your head, or do like a pec stretch against the wall, where it is a bit more forceful. This is meant to be relaxed, more focusing on the breath. And I'd say do it for 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. Really easy. And a lot of people have a roller at home, so keep your roller next to your bed, and I'll remind you to do it. Episode 9, thank you.